Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan, and the North Central Chaplain for Broken Chains, JC. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is December 5th, 2025. We are looking at Proverbs chapter 5, and we are going to look at verse 22 and 23. As we've been doing all week, we've been looking at what the idea of hope is. The hope of the coming. The hope of the coming that the Israelites had for the Messiah. The hope of the coming of the birth of Jesus Christ that we celebrate on December 25th. The hope of the coming of the Lord and Savior who indwells in us when we profess our belief in His Lordship. And the hope of the coming, of the final coming. Today, we look at Proverbs chapter 5, verse 22 and 23, and we see a correction. How is that hope? And yet, how is it not? Proverbs 22 and 23 says this: a wicked man's iniquities entrap him. He is entangled in the ropes of his own sin. He will die because there is no discipline and be lost because of his great stupidity. Well, that sounds disparaging. It doesn't sound like a whole lot of hope, but in that statement, there is a tremendous amount of hope because there is correction, discipline. There is an opportunity to walk away from our own stupidity and follow along and follow the directives and direction that God is giving us. You know, earlier in the chapter, Solomon talks about just experiencing what you had at the beginning. He actually talks about it from the process of your first love, your wife, the wife of your youth, right? Let the fountain be blessed and take pleasure in the wife of your youth, a loving doe, a graceful fawn. Let her breast always satisfy you. Be lost in her love forever. Why, my son, would you be infatuated with a forbidden woman or embrace the breasts of a stranger? See, sometimes we get confused on why Solomon would mix these things together in these proverbs and why they would be placed together. And sometimes it's just one proverb after the next. But I also believe that when we're looking at them, God places them in ways so that He can encourage us. Don't be lost because of our great stupidity. Cherish those first loves. Don't go chasing after that other thing. There is correction, loving discipline, loving correction, loving direction. And it's in that the hope for today is. 2 challenges for today as you go engage the world. They need to see that you have the hope that is only found in Jesus Christ. And they need to see that you experience and accept discipline. Sometimes we're a better witness when we get it wrong and we take the discipline well than if we just live right. I would actually dare to say you're always a better witness when you take the discipline and change your ways than you are when you always live right. Just something to think about. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.